Hello, this is Beehive Quilt Shop. I'm Anna Rose White, and I have my friend
Pam Sikshesky.
and we have a really beautiful quilt here, and she is very good at teaching lots of different things, but Pam has some really cool classes on our calendar, and you also do lots of other things. So tell me about the quilt that's behind us.
Well, this quilt, I actually started with hand embroidering, and because I like to stitch at night. So I sat and I hand embroidered these pictures, and then I got it done and I was like, this is boring. And I like color, and I knew I was going to put batiks with it. So I found the pencils, the Inktense pencils, which I had seen down in Houston when I went down to the International
Quilt Festival.
And decided that I would try that. I had never done it before, but jump off a bridge. So I went ahead and I colored them. Now what I really like about it is here where you want cloud fabric, you want something that looks like clouds, but it has to be on here and you didn't want to applicate it, then you can do it with Inktense pencils. And you can shade it whatever color you want. So you can do the blue and then go back in and do white, and you can go over it several times so you get exactly the shade that you want. And you can lighten it, darken it, and you use aloe vera to help you set it, and it's permanent ink. So this quilt has been washed several times.
Which I think is so impressive.
And the ink doesn't come out. It's set once you've used some aloe vera with it and heat. I heat set it just to be sure. But it's permanent ink once you've got it. I have some shirts to attest to that.
That's really neat. That's great. Well, this is such a cool technique, and so I think there's so many people that do hand embroidery, and hand embroidery continues to be really popular because people are, they understand how relaxing that is. And so no matter what type of project you have, whether it's hand embroidery or machine embroidery or something that just needs a little bit more color, or perhaps something like I can think of a quilt that my mother-in-law did for my daughter that was done with crayons.
Right.
And it has been laundered and it has not held up.
Right.
I wonder if I should even get my mother-in-law a set of these pencils for her to redo her technique, because this will set the ink a little bit more permanent. So even maybe an older project, you can give it more life again.
Plus, they also work just for, my daughter is a watercolor painter, and so she wanted to try them with watercolor. So she uses these pencils now with water to do her watercolor painting.
Oh.
So they have more things that they can do besides just fabric.
I think
so. If you're somebody who loves watercolor painting, these are cool because you can both control them and not control them depending on what you use with them. You can use aloe vera, you can control everywhere it goes. Water, it works just like water. Where the water goes, the ink goes. So there's a lot of really cool things you can do with these Inktense pencils.
I think they're really awesome. So Pam has a really neat, it's a half-day class that she's, I said the word curated, but she's really designed this half-day class. It's 3 hours, and you get to play with the Inktense pencils, and you get to experiment on some of these different techniques that Pam will walk you through different ways of how to do some of these shading techniques that she's mentioned. So the next class that we have on the schedule is in 2025. It's in April 15th, but we're going to continue to have more of these classes from Pam. But the other really cool thing about my friend Pam here is that you do what else?
Oh, well, my husband and I do trunk shows. So my husband is also a quilter. We go by Dynamic Duo Quilting, and we go out to quilt shows and out to guilds and show our quilts. And the fun thing is that he and I do not have the same flavor of anything.
No, I know them both really well.
We're direct opposites. And so we have my quilts, his quilts, and then our quilts that we've done together. So it's a fun, we try to make it fun. But you get to see a lot of different quilts.
Yeah, so whether you sign up and take a class from beehivequiltshop.com with Pam, it is an in-person class for these ink shading pencils. We don't have it curated as an online class.
No.
So if you're asking, that's not something that we've done yet, but you never know. But anyway, you can sign up for that, or you can call Beehive Quilt Shop and get information if you are interested in the Dynamic Duo as a trunk show or Quilt Guild workshop. Right. So thank you for showing this beautiful quilt. The name of this pattern, because I know people will ask that, is a pattern we'll put in the comments just because we know.
I think it's called Life is a Beach.
I like that. So thank you for watching, and we hope that you can enjoy these Derwent Inktense pencils in your life.